Hey everybody, I'm Ryan with eXp Realty, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home here at the Hills at Lorson Ranch community on the southeast side of Colorado Springs. We're going to take a tour of this property, get a feel for the layout and features, and then we're going to give you 3 things we like about this property and 3 things we dislike about it. Let's jump right in. All right, everybody, before we get started, I want to say hi to Megan really quick. Hi, Megan.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna look at this place with fresh eyes, just like you. I was telling Ryan, like on the way here, beautiful fields. So it kind of feels like this area is its own tight-knit community, but it also not too far away from, you know, all of the major things. And you were saying a little bit about how some of the military bases are not too far?
Yeah, you get a decent amount of military homeowners in here, and that's because Fort Carson, like to the gate, is like 15 minutes in that direction. Peterson Space Force Base is not too far, again, like about 15 minutes to the gate, kind of going up the north up Marshall Road. And then Schriever Space Force Base is kind of close out this way too. It's about 25 minutes, wide open fields, kind of driving fast, and but still, you know, kind of strategically positioned here for those military members that are trying to be close to one of those bases.
Nice.
But,
well, I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, before we go inside, I'm going to give you a few facts about this home. So this is the Zuma model, and it's built and presented by Aspen View Homes. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, with a 2 or 3 car garage attached, and it's got an advertised square feet of 2,358, but with the basement, and if you finish it out, there's a potential for 3,100 plus square feet.
Nice.
All right, let's go inside. I like this nice little front porch area. Got these big column, you know, the way they designed that, it feels kind of big and grand. And then once you go in there and get a sneak peek.
Yeah, let's take a quick look.
Absolutely love the entry to this home. So if you look at this foyer area, you get this really big, grand kind of look. It goes up to this half wall, and there's actually, we'll see it here in a minute, there's a living area up there. But when you walk in here, it just feels very open and very big. They got some natural light coming in on the side, a nice place to put an entryway table, and then it kind of just flows into the front of the house, really welcoming. First thing we'll see is a coat closet.
Perfect for guests.
Perfect size. Lots of space in there. And then a little half bath right in the front too. Very convenient for guests as well. So this home right here, we're in the model home. And what is standard is this carpet, but there is an option to have luxury vinyl plank kind of throughout. And if that's something that's a preference for you, that's definitely available from the builder. But let's, before we go into the living room, let's take a look at this office. And this I absolutely love. These French doors are standard with the build.
Yeah, adds a little bit of luxury.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, and it also kind of helps with privacy and noise. If you want to put your office in here, you know, I can imagine having my desk and, you know, doing my my work thing in here, having this dedicated space. Or if you wanted to use it for something else, you completely could too. You maybe have a playroom or something like that where you can close the doors, or really whatever you want. But yeah, awesome feature. As soon as you walk in, kind of got that flow. If you are using it for a home office, you have clients coming to your home, they got the bathroom and, you know, the office right here. Then we get into some of this living area, right? So the living room is big. I feel like it's nice tall ceilings, probably 9 or 10 feet. And, you know, I could just imagine sitting here in this nice design space, watching the game, kind of hanging out. It's open to the kitchen, so I can, you know, still kind of hang out with whoever's over there doing their thing in the kitchen. And just a really nice layout right at as soon as you walk into the house all the way through. And then if you look behind you over there, Megan, there's a space for a dining room table. This is not cramped. It feels really open. And there's plenty of room to put, you know, here's 6 chairs, so you can fit your family here. You could probably even do a little bit more. There is a little bit of room on the ends if you want to, have a leaf in there and do, 8 people sitting here. I think you could comfortably make that happen for Thanksgiving or whatever. You have a big event and have friends over. And then it also flows right to the outside. This I love about this home. You have this huge open patio or a covered deck area. Just so you know, this is not standard. This is one of the options that you can do to kind of enhance the beauty of this home and the functionality of this home. But this is big and it feels good. And on a hot day like today, that having that extended covered area feels really nice, right? I'm not hot out here. It's got plenty of breeze coming through. I could see having an area for, a grill and like a seating area. So even out here on this big deck, you can make a couple of different like intentional spaces. And then it walks down to the backyard. So you can do stuff down there too. Typical gravel around the outside for, help with drainage and things like that. That's something you'll see a lot in Colorado Springs. And then a grass area for, the kids to play or the dog to kind of do their thing. Not a whole lot of maintenance out here and kind of just a really good feel. Flows right back into the house. And then, before we go any further, it's time to talk about the price of this home. So this model home that we're standing in right now, and some of the Zumas that we have here as well in the community, which there's a couple coming up in the near future, the base price starts at about $550,000, okay? With all the options that we're going to talk about, you're going to probably get up to $580,000, $590,000. It depends on where you go with the design team, but think about $550,000, and that includes not just the home, but if there's a lot premium, it'll typically cover that too. Now, price is only one of the negotiable terms in a real estate contract, so make sure that you have somebody representing you so that you get the best, most favorable terms as available as possible. All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You want to show us the kitchen?
Sure. Okay, so right off the bat, what I kind of notice is more family space. I always am going to love the fact that it flows through. There's people who can be here while you're cooking. That's just like a family preference that I have, and I think a lot of people just love the community while you're doing the chores around the house. Really nice sink. Love the countertops and some of the tonal pieces. I noticed there's no backsplash, so that can kind of be a preference thing. You could certainly, add that in. But it's just I think without it, it gives a little bit more of a casual feel. And it's more of a contemporary design. Really nice appliances. And I was saying that there's oversized cabinetry. So even if you get something sort of prefab, you have extra storage here.
Yeah, they do look tall. And the finish on them is really nice. It does look kind of, luxurious.
Yeah,
almost
absolutely.
Like a custom cabinet would, right?
Yeah, it looks custom. You wouldn't think that it's not. And then over here, there's I would probably make this a family station space,
Sure.
Or you could even make this pantry area into a family station where you have the family iPad with the schedules on it, extra storage for, tea and some of your pantry items, dry goods. And again, these are a little bit bigger than you usually see. And then some extra down here.
So normally you would have the access to the garage. They have it walled off because it's the sales office right now. But normally you would come in that way, and then you could also drop your keys and other things here as well. And then this, I believe, is a pantry closet for, it's like
extra.
coat closet. Yeah, just extra storage. So you could you put your mop and other stuff in there if you really want to, if you're not keeping it in the garage.
Cleaning supplies for sure.
Cleaning supplies up top. Yeah. So, yeah, really nice kitchen.
Yeah, really nice, and options to kind of put your own character and style on it. Right now, I'd say it's more contemporary, but even leaning towards the transitional design. So if you're looking for something that, maybe is a little bit more moody, maybe adding some decor pieces that kind of bring in some of the darker tonal pieces.
Yeah. You could add hardware maybe to the cabinets or do your own custom backsplash. And it's not a lot of square footage, so I don't imagine even with the more expensive tile, it probably wouldn't cost that much to do a backsplash.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So,
Okay, you
All
want
right,
to keep
cool.
going?
Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, there is an additional pantry area here. So they've got a trash can in there, got some nice shelves. I guess you're not going to have any issue with, where you're going to put stuff in the kitchen. So that's really nice as well. And we'll head upstairs first. I'll let you go up real quick. You can see on the side of the wall here, they got the sconce lighting, which is really nice.
Right there.
It's there. It's somewhere.
Give us a second.
You can look back down this way and kind of see that. Just a nice feature. It didn't have to be there, but they got, a couple of those lights there as well. And then as soon as you're at the top, you're at the master suite. So beautiful big open space, 2 windows on that wall, nice big window here. King size bed, plenty of space for, other stuff around the room as well. Oh, and it's got this coffered ceiling. So it's got recessed lighting and then this drop down around the border, which kind of gives it like a little bit of a, different element of
character.
Character, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And then they have the master bathroom. Okay, so right away we see dual vanity. Okay, this is a Formica countertop, but you can do either granite or quartz if that's something you wanted to do as an option, and you can do that throughout. In here we have a nice stand-up shower and soaker tub. Soaker tub is also an option. I think what they're calling this is a 5-piece bathroom. So that would normally be like a linen area, and then you have kind of a standard tub shower combo. But the way that this feels in here right now, I think I would definitely want soaker tub with a nice window, nice tiled shower. You did a really good job with kind of the space in here and the design. And then you got a private area for your toilet. And then check this out. This closet is huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it to be quite as deep.
Yeah, it's big. There's even a little bit more area over here behind this thing. So
I bet you could do a cartwheel in here. Yeah. I'm not going to try it, but...
No, I probably shouldn't either. But yeah, it's a huge closet. Let's see here. Plenty, your standard double vanity stuff. Let's see. Not soft clothes, but it wouldn't be hard to add. Okay. And then here is a storage closet, probably linens, things like that. And then a really beautiful laundry room. They put the LVP in here, make it easy to clean. If you spill something, no big deal. You got plenty of space for the washer dryer. And what I like is they put this window in so you don't feel like you're, enclosed or like in a dungeon.
Yeah.
And then this is smart. They put the dog stuff in here. So I can imagine maybe having like a baby gate and the dog doing their thing if you have to step out of the house and you don't want them running around.
Yeah, cannot forget about Fido.
And then here we have a secondary bedroom. So pretty big space, nice and open. They got a twin in here, but you could definitely fit, queen or even bigger in here. Lots of space in the room. Nice sized closet. It's got the sliding doors. And then got you can look in there, wire shelving, but plenty of room. It's deep. And then we're going to go right into the next secondary bedroom. Got this half wall here. Similar size in here. Nice big window. You do get kind of a view. So I guess you could play around with where you put your bed and maybe wake up with a mountain view in the morning. Same size closet as the first bedroom we just saw. But overall, really nice space. We're going to get to the shared bathroom. So here again, Formica countertop, double vanities. Pretty standard in here. They've got a nice sized tub shower combo. It's an insert, not a big deal, easy to clean.
The moth is not included in the price?
No, moth is extra. This is, this is super functional, and it's everything you need for probably these shared bedrooms. And then let's go in this bedroom really quick. finish this up. This is the third secondary bedroom, fourth overall that we've seen in this home. About the same size, different feel though, different layout. Got a nice closet. Plenty of light in here. They have kind of the darker curtains, so you could black that out if you really needed to.
Yeah, this would be a good example of adding a little bit of moodiness. Of course, it's more of a child's room, but you could certainly make it a little bit more of a...
Yeah, this is off on its own over here. So like you could, you get an older child wants a little privacy for the first time in their lives, or if you can make that a guest room too, and have like your guest a little bit further away from some of the noise. But they did, if you remember, when we walked in the foyer down there, we looked up and saw this little area, and they found kind of a clever way to put some stuff here. I mean, there's plenty of room along that half wall, and then where I'm sitting here for a desk, a play area. I mean, you could put, a smaller TV there and have like a couch sitting here and kind of kids doing their thing.
Yeah.
So you can kind of make this space whatever you want to. All right. So next is the basement. And we've done a couple of videos with Aspen View Homes. They're great builders. Very easy to work with. They're in several communities in Colorado Springs. And I really like it seems like they put a lot of quality control measures in place for their homes. And then little touches like this, going down this hallway, you got the same kind of sconce lighting on the wall. And keeping that consistency throughout. Okay, and as we first get down here, just of note, there's some storage here. It's got like the padded insulation. So all the things you need to store that don't go, clutter up the garage, but you don't want to put them, somewhere else. You can throw them down here, suitcases, all those things, Christmas tree.
Yeah, all the hobbies that no one's going to ever start.
It's got this nice, this is a walkout, but it also has the window well here. And then look at this big space. This is a huge entertaining space. So great place to put the kids if you want to have them down here. It's secluded. You're not going to get a whole bunch of noise going upstairs. And a beautiful walkout under that big deck that we saw earlier. This is a whole nother area. Like a whole nother outdoor space. And again, I'm in the shade. I'm feeling, I've got this own little spot outside where I can kind of make it my own, throw some furniture out here. Do some yoga out here or something in the morning. But I love that they have this walkout available. It's not available with every lot, right? Sometimes just the way that the lots are laid out, you won't have that option to do walkout. But in worst case scenario, you can still let a lot of light in with the window wells.
I love how cool it is down here.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can't feel that on screen, but it's like 10 degrees cooler in here. They've got a mechanical room. And that looks like a tankless water heater, this first thing on the right. And then your water access, your HVAC, their network stuff is down here. Bottom line is, it keeps going back this way under the stairs. So lots of extra storage here for stuff. But if you need to get somebody in to work on one of these units, a repairman or something, they've got plenty of light, they've got plenty of room, and it's not a struggle to get in and take care of whatever you need to take care of.
Needless to say, that will be the hide and seek area for the children.
Linen closet right here. And then we have a nice bedroom, bathroom kind of on its own. Take a look at the bathroom really quick. Single vanity. Really nice space. Doesn't feel cramped down here at all. Tub insert. So this is a great spot. And whoever's down here in the basement, your oldest kid or your guest or whatever, they got their own dedicated bathroom. This feels great. I got plenty of natural light coming in here. This room is bigger than all three of those secondary bedrooms upstairs. You have to do a little bit of work with like this, the flooring above to kind of make it work, but this doesn't even bother me. I'm 6'5" and it's still got plenty of room. And then a nice big closet. This is a big bedroom.
Yeah, it's very pretty too.
Okay, well that's it. That's the review. think we've covered everything. So now we just got to do our 3 likes and 3 dislikes. What do you want to do first?
My first like is going to be in the other room. Do you
Down
want to
here?
take a look?
Yeah, let's do it. Mine is here. I want to see if it's the same thing.
Okay, I bet you it is. Okay. The fact that it's connected, not only is it cooler down here, which if you like colder temperatures like me, this is going to be a key space for you. But the fact that it goes right out to this little extra patio area is essential. So that's my first main like.
It is the same. And I was going to say, I have a friend who has a house nearby, and he's been like renting out his basement for years. And I don't think he has a walkout, but if you're being creative and you have somebody like you're renting it out, you know, a walkout gives that person the option to not have to go through the front entryway, and you can kind of be deliberate about those spaces being split up.
Yeah. Okay, what's your like?
Well, you took mine from down here, but mine...
I stole your first one.
No, it's okay. I do like, I'm going to say just the layout of the front of the building. As soon as you come in, that really grand foyer, and then it walks straight into that half bath and that office space. And that just makes a lot of sense to me. There's a lot of people that work from home, and then if you want to have a client come in or something, it's really easy for them to come in. They kind of feel that grandeur in the front. If you want to get another shot of that, I mean, that ceiling goes up 20 feet or more. So it feels really grand. You know, they can come in and you can have people walk into the office and feel really welcome.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, what about number 3?
That's a good question.
I like the layout in general. So I like how this main area here, there's so much openness. Like I can be in here entertaining and doing my thing in the kitchen, and I don't feel detached from anybody at all.
Yeah, I love how they've chosen to use this space.
That and all of this extra like storage, like this bar is really cool. You know, you have this bar here where you display, you know, a really nice coffee maker, espresso machine or something like that. But then for your stuff that maybe you don't want to display, like the mixer and all the other kitchen stuff, can be back here and kind of out of the way. So I say the kitchen. I feel like if you like to entertain, if you like to, you know, cook and talk with people, this layout is definitely for you.
I do have a dislike.
Okay.
And we're in it.
All right.
Okay. So even though I love the kitchen too, I love all the things that we mentioned, I would say a dislike is that there's no backsplash. I think that would just add like a really nice, like to zhuzh it up a little bit, make it a little bit more formal, less casual, but that's a preference thing because the amount of like, I guess how luxurious it feels is really up to you. It already feels quite a bit luxurious, but I think it would add even that much more to add a little bit of backsplash.
Yeah, and it's a, you know, you could do a DIY project or hire somebody to do that. I think the hardest part about not having a backsplash is having to go through the process of figuring out what you want your backsplash to be. And
yeah, well, don't ask me to choose, but just, yeah, definitely.
But just, bringing in samples and kind of comparing them. I mean, that's sometimes that process alone can, you know, you feel overwhelmed. But if you get the right people that do this all the time, that are putting in backsplashes, they can figure something out for you and really tie everything together. But yeah.
Do you have a dislike?
Mine's down here too, and it's kind of cosmetic. This is more of a gripe of like Colorado Springs and what you see in Colorado Springs. People really like carpet on their main level. I really personally don't like carpet on my main level. So when I bought my house, the first thing to go was the carpet on the main level in the living area. And it was kind of similar. It was like kitchen, living, and there was like a divide. I tried to do, well, I did it myself. It turned out pretty good. You know, there's other options too. You can have somebody come in and knock it out. For me, it took weeks, right? Mm-hmm. Where it could take somebody else just a couple of days. They're in, they're out.
And I feel like the area rug already separates the space really well, where we're making this, you know, a lot more intentional. It's divided from the kitchen area. So getting rid of the carpet wouldn't make it, you know, wouldn't be a disadvantage at all.
I don't think it's a disadvantage. And in my mind, it's just like, you know, hey, you might ask people to take off their shoes, but I'm thinking about like kids and dogs running around through here. Like they just came in from outside and they're running in the main area. I'm just thinking from like, you know, I wouldn't want to have to mop or clean up every time something like that happens. So total preference. And then my last one, do you have another one?
I don't think so.
My last one, I could just tell you from here instead of going back up. You remember going to the stairs and we went up to the master suite on the left, and then it was like 3 bedrooms, and then there was 1 bedroom down this side. You know, if you're like, if you've got kids and you want like a little privacy from the master suite as far as like noise goes, you know, maybe the kids are in the room doing whatever, and you want to be in your room kind of separated, then you might want the other way around. You might want like your master away from the other secondary bedrooms. But I could see this totally working as well for like you have a master and then maybe you have like a new baby. So you're getting them into their nursery like more and more over time instead of sleeping with you. So having them close is also a good comfort thing. So I guess it's like 50-50, but yeah, that was my last dislike. Wasn't really a dislike, but that's it. That's the review. So if you want to get in touch with me, my contact information is down below. Also, if you want your home to be featured in one of our videos, there's a link for that as well. You just kind of go through the prompts and follow it along. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.